Talk Tuesday with Gwennie.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gwen. If you're new to this channel, welcome to my channel. Comment, like, subscribe, do all of that. Welcome to the team. If this isn't your first time, welcome back to the channel, y'all. How you doing? Alright, okay. So, as you all know, today is Talk Tuesday. I thought that I would grab a little snack, a little Chick-fil-A, and I will talk to y'all about the movie that me and Marty watched about 2 weeks ago called Joker. I know you probably heard about it. If you did not see the movie and you don't like to be spoiled, I suggest you mute the video, continue to watch it to show your support. No, but if you really don't like it, then I suggest you stop it right now. Don't go any further. But if you already watched the movie, or if you just want to hear my input and what I had to say, then continue to watch, okay? So, I already prayed over my food. Just want to let you know. I already prayed over my food, had my lemonade, and took a couple bites because I got excited. But let's get into it. All right, so the movie's called Joker by Warner Brothers. Now, this movie, I'm just going to tell you in the beginning whether I liked it or not. The answer is no. The movie's about 2 hours and 20 minutes. I did not like it at all. I asked Marty multiple times, can we leave? Because I felt uncomfortable on several occasions, okay? Nevertheless, I stayed in there, child. He even told me it's some post-credit scenes that we got to watch, child. So I sat there, watched all the people leave. It's about 11 something at night. Watched all the people stray. They all went home in their various vehicles. And I sat there, child, and the credits never came. I said the credits never came. But that just shows my love and support to my man. All right. But I didn't like the movie at first. I really didn't. I felt like it was a lot going on. I was very uncomfortable. It's a lot of stuff that they put in one movie. And it touched a lot of things like depression, like mental illness, like, people dealing with bullying, even adults dealing with bullying, dealing with a society that was never meant for you, that was never created for you, that was never, never really cared about you based on your situation, whether it's physical, natural, your skin, all that. Even though he was Caucasian, but Nevertheless, so after a while, I kind of understood, the movie a little bit more, because it hit a lot of situations that people deal with on a daily basis, like today. Do I deal with them? Have I dealt with them? We'll see. All right, so did I like the movie? No, I didn't like the movie. Do I understand the movie? Yes, I understand the movie. I will say the movie was very violent. Now listen, I am an action-packed type of girl. I love Marvel. DC's cool, but I love Marvel. I love fighting movies, comedy movies I love. Drama, it's cool. But I really like the action-packed boom, bam, 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 boom, bam, 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 bam. I love those movies. They're fun. I like them. They give excitement to my life, high-speed chases, stuff like that. But this movie right here, it just did a lot to me all at once. So if you, like I said, if you didn't see this movie, I don't want to spoil it for you, but if you want me to spoil it, I'll do it. Are you leaving? You staying? You want to win? Okay, cool. Since you're here, I'm going to just give you some stuff. I wrote a couple notes down, so don't be alarmed if I start to stray and look away. All right, so first I want to talk about, I'm not going to give you step-by-step of what happened in the movie. That's just not my job. But what I will do is tell you what I noticed from the movie and, explain on the best way I can. Okay, so I know everybody knew that it was talking about mental illnesses. Okay? Which mental illnesses? It was so many. It was a plethora. Multiple ones. At first I thought it was the mom. At first I thought it was him, Arthur Fleck, which was and is Joker. I thought it was him. Really, it wasn't. That's the crazy part. Even though he had a condition, but his condition made sense down the line after the movie started to unravel and we started to realize that his mother was a liar. Not only was she a liar, but she was a liar because she was able to make up things in her mind based on her illness, and she really believed that these things were true. Now you might say, Gwen, I'm confused. Help me. I'm gonna help you. Long story short, the mother, she told this boy that Batman, aka Bruce Wayne, his father at the time, aka Thomas Wayne, that he was his father. So my man, at first she wouldn't explain why she was so pressed. And when I say you pressed, I'm talking about panini pressed, okay? Grilled cheese with a spatula pressed. She was so pressed. I'm waiting for the letter from Thomas. I'm waiting for Mr. Wayne, because she used to work for him. Then when my man finally wrote the letter, come to find out, she kept telling my man that, kept telling the Mr. Wayne of Wayne Enterprises, okay? That's a flashback, remember that? Kept telling him that this was his son. He needed to take care of his son. And I'm just like, Miss, Mr. Wayne had a whole situation. Now let me get it straight. There are times where that happens, okay? And people out here having babies are different people. It happens. But in this case, it didn't. So that left Arthur confused because he never knew who his dad was. So he always had that void in his heart. And this is a side note that if you father a child, if you bring a child into this world, young man or young woman, it is your responsibility to take care of that child. It just is. You bring them in, you take care of them. Because we never really realize or understand the effect that has on the child as time goes forward. We never understand it, but as you can see, he just was all different type of ways messed up. And when the lie began to unfold and unravel, Arthur couldn't take it. And poor mother paid the price. Let's just say he put her to sleep. Oh, Jesus, see? That just startled my own. He put her to sleep. Put her to sleep, Joe. That part I couldn't watch. I was like cringing. Because I watched him, sit there and take care of his mom. And then minutes later, he winds up killing his mom because he found out that all of this was a lie. He found out that she was actually crazy. She made him think that she was his actual mother, but in fact, she adopted him. And my man couldn't take it. But it was a lot more other stuff that just had Arthur all messed up. That's just one piece. Okay, so that's that. Then we talk about depression. We literally sat and watched him the entire movie deal with being disappointed time and time again. Many of us work on jobs that we don't really like, but it just helps us to get by. We deal with disappointment left and right, and many people deal with depression. Depression is a real thing. It's very much so a spirit. It's a real thing, and he didn't have the necessary tools to get better because the state, Gotham, they failed him. They were dealing with a time where money was short, so they had to cut off funding. And he, in the beginning of the movie, was leaving an insane asylum and was assigned a counselor. But as time goes on, the counselor wasn't doing her job because she wasn't listening to him. That's the problem. Many of us have people talking to us, whether this is our real job, or if we find ourselves, talking to someone, trying to help someone, whether it's in church, whether it's in our family, whether it's in our jobs, whether it's in our neighborhoods, whether it's in our schools, and people come to us for advice, and we let them just die because we don't give them the necessary tools that they need. We don't help them. We hear them, but we're not listening to them. I'll say that a lot of times, like, you hear me, but you're not listening to me. Because if you're listening to me, then you're obtaining the information that I give you, and then you're able to take that same information and do something with it. She just wasn't listening to my man. She asked him, Arthur, did you fill out your diary or your journal? And my man said, oh, he doing a comedy sketch. Did you know I'm doing comedy? And she said, no. My man Arthur got tight. He said, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me all the time you're not listening to me? Then she winds up telling him, well, hey, guess what? This gonna be our last session because, funding is short, blah, blah, blah. My man, like, the government failed him, and there's so many people to this day, even if it's like, it's sad to hear about, like, people that fight for this country that are veterans, and they wind up having to panhandle and to beg for money on the side of the road when they fought for the same country that they're begging change from, because society has failed them. And you don't want to be a part of that. So if somebody is coming to you and they feel like you can help them, no, you might not be a psychiatrist or a therapist, but at the same point, just giving them that ear to listen to, just giving that shoulder to lean on, that ear that you can listen to them, like, that really helps out a lot of people. So just think about that. Like, people are out here crying for help, and we don't really take the time out for them until they start shooting up schools. Okay, coming to your job, being real postal. That's when we start, oh my God! We wait when it's too late. In the words of Justin Timberlake, it's too late to apologize. Wait, is that his song? I could be wrong. Anyway, I'm keeping that in. I'm not editing it out. Because I want to know. Comment down below. Am I right? I don't think that's Justin. Oops. That's Cry Me a River. I'm sorry, Justin. Gave you a song that didn't belong to you. Oh, well. Moving right along. Another thing that bothered me in the movie was the fact that Arthur kept dealing with bullying. Like, they kept bullying my man. I'm talking about, like, bullying him to the point where he had to bring out the gun. How did he get a gun? That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day and a whole nother time. Like, his whole situation, he just was, like, bound to fail in this movie. Like, he was bound to fail. His job didn't care about him. His homeboys, they didn't care about him. His mother, she was in a whole world of her own, so she only could care about herself because she really couldn't care about him. She really couldn't give him the support that he really needed. He didn't have a father figure, which brought lack in his life. Okay, Arthur's walking around, he trying to live his life like it's golden. He can't live his life like it's golden because he always got to deal with people. First he did with the kids that hit him upside the head with his sign, his little twirling sign, dun 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 dun, bam, bust him inside his head. This is Talk Tuesday, y'all. Like, as bad as I did not really want to see this movie, as bad as I felt after watching the movie, I see so many things that go on in our daily lives that we, different type of people, deal with, and they're neglected, and then we wonder why they're out here killing themselves, they're out here doing crazy stuff because society, family, different places have failed them. And today, it bothered me. It did. It bothered me to the point where me as being a youth pastor, I'm trying my best to be there for my youth, be there for the people that are around me, whether it's my friends or my co-worker. or, you know, coworkers, to certain ones, or, you know, anybody that actually needs my help. Because some people, they don't really need your help, and that's a different video. But literally, I'm trying to be there for them because there's a lot of people out here that are struggling, that are crying out for help, and they just falling by the wayside. He done killed, I don't know how many people he killed in this movie. He killed quite a few, but you know, it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. It wasn't good. Like, the odds was against him. The state, that he didn't have government funding, and then losing government funding means losing the ability to get his medication. Now he's not on his medication. His homeboy gives him a gun. His homeboy then turns on him. So now he has to deal with all of these things. Come to find out, the man that he just found out was his father after he confronted this man, his father, Thomas Wayne. It's just a whole bunch. Like, we just gotta do better. And I know a lot of people hated this movie. A lot of people, including society, felt like it was too much. And it was too much. Graphic. I mean, the way he shot Murray at the end. Oh my gosh. I sat there screaming. I said, ah! Straight embarrassed Marty. I know Marty was sick of me. I was like, ah! I could not believe they shot him like that. The way he killed that big guy on the subway, the way he killed his mother, the way he killed his homeboy, his alleged homeboy. Okay, I said alleged. His alleged homeboy, the way he had to blast him. No, he didn't blast him. He stabbed him. I said, Arthur! Yo, this movie, it just had a lot. And I really, if you don't get nothing from this video, just be there, be that voice for someone, and also be that ear for someone. Because sometimes they don't need us to talk, they just need us to listen. And then once they have said what they need to say, then we as a people, as a person, can then help them. So, you know, I'm not telling you to go watch the movie. I'm not finna tell you to do that. What I am gonna tell you to do is make a difference.
Alright, you know, guys, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Don't forget to comment on our videos so that you don't miss any of our videos.